In this life, we all tend to overload on automation. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, what's up, everybody out there? This is Ed and Quinn. Loud from Maui. Episode 47. Finally, we've been busy. I know that's a shitty excuse, but we've been busy. We was at the Comic-Con last weekend. Had a blast. Hey, thank you to Alika. I'll get into that, though. And also, we've been just doing stuff. You know? Right, Quinn? You've been doing stuff, huh?
Pretty much.
How you been?
Good. I mean, it's working.
Yeah? Feeling tired?
Yeah, for sure.
Sluggish? Oh, man, I'm starting to lose my summer bod. I'm starting to go into the winter fat.
Yeah,
You know, that insulation layer.
Haven't been working all.
I know. Me too.
Cold.
It's starting to get cooler. Thank God. Hopefully, it's going to start raining more because everything is still brown. But for the most part, it's been quite pleasant. You know, and from what I hear, certain parts of the mainland is already starting snowing and stuff. So it's about a matter of time before that northern winds start blowing down towards us, and then we start getting that cold fronts. You know, that's what I'm looking forward to cool off.
Some rain. I
Oh,
want
some rain. Yeah, we need the rain. I am getting a little nervous though because Halloween although it was beautiful, it was
It
dry.
was such a nice night.
It was.
Did anybody see that shooting star?
You know,
Did you see it?
yes, I did, and it split in two. It looked like
split.
Yeah.
I didn't see it till the end, really.
I thought it was gonna hit Earth. I was like, "Oh my God, we're gonna die." Yeah, an asteroid or a shooting star,
It split.
a meteor, yeah,
I'm bummed.
came down right above us, and my brother was like, look at that, look, and then we just like, you could see it coming right over us, and then it split in half.
That I must have been hearing you guys, cause I was looking the other way, and then I heard everybody.
Like, look at that, look, yeah.
And then I looked, and I seen the end, but it was still going a long time. It was
Well,
long.
and then I heard on Google that there's an asteroid that came really close to us, yeah, and I guess it thank God it didn't hit us, but it deflected off of Earth's gravitational push. And
That's when it split.
Yeah, and I
That's
think it
probably
went
what
off.
you guys saw.
I don't know if we saw the same
Witness.
thing, but we're in Hawaii, and that night there's not a cloud in the sky,
It was so nice.
and you could
I was
see
tripping.
like, and the subdivision that we were on, where we were trick or treating on, it's like no street lights, so you could see like just everything in that
It was
sky.
cool because like you could look on the horizon and there was clouds,
Yeah,
and then you look up, it was just
nothing.
clear.
Clear.
Could see all.
We
the
saw
stars.
4 or 5 shooting stars that night.
It's like what navigators like die for.
Well, and
Nights like
that's why those suckers, they want to build that telescope up at Mauna Kea, but they don't know how to take care. So
They
we're
gotta clean up their trash.
clean up the trash. That's all it takes,
that's-
man. Clean up after yourself, biatches. Anyway,
And give back.
moving on.
That's all it takes.
Hey, I was just talking to my friend Paul. Shout out to Paul Torme, and he represents 808 Masterminds. How's that for a name for a company, yeah? 808 Masterminds out of the Big Island, Hilo Town, and he's a financial advisor. And he was talking to us because my brother and I, as you guys know, we're running Joy Boy Productions. You can view us on YouTube. You can check us out on Facebook. But we try and make movies, and we're currently working on a project. And he's there to try and help us with our financial advice, and in budgeting. And if people out there, if you need help in budgeting or anything like that, shout out to Paul, brother Paul. Check him out, 808 Masterminds. And also shout out to Alika. Mahalo, my brother, for the Maui Comic-Con that we were at this past weekend. We did our first live video of Loud from Maui along with Nerd Watch this past weekend at the Maui Comic Con. And once again, thank you to Alika for inviting us over there. Maui comics and collectibles which you can, the shop is located at Ka'ahumanu Center. Go check them out, guys. Go check them out. Go check them out. Also, since I'm doing shout outs to all my buddies out there and to all my friends and people I know, the opening song for our podcast and is also the opening song for our movie, Ho'okipa, which you can view on Joyboy Productions channel, YouTube, and or Facebook. Check that out. Overload on Automation. Kupa Aina. Mahalo. You guys rock. Anybody else? No. Hey, Comic-Con was good fun. We got to talk stories with G-Money on the stage. And if you guys view it that was our last post, our last, what is that? It wasn't an episode. It was just a Maui Comic-Con video. Our video, I noticed that the sound was not that bad, but we apologize for the sound quality. We were just filming that from an outside. But if you want, you can check us out on Nerd Watch, and it's the Maui Comic Con 2019, and we're on that. So yeah, but yeah, it was fun. It was fun, Quinn? And they had something going good, man. I mean, they had a costume competition, a lot of good homemade costumes. That's the thing. It's the people that make the costumes. Yeah. Oh, like over 100 kids, man. That place was packed. And they had some costumes where the kids was all lit up and just, you could remove parts of it. And I mean, they had some shoguns and, you know what I mean? So I'm not too keen on modern day video games and superheroes, but they had a lot of them. It was cool. It was a long day. I was tired by the end of the day. But it was worth sticking around and checking it out, I must say. Then, yeah, I can't wait till next year. They're getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, I went and checked out those artists in the back. Did you ever go look at them?
No, okay, who are those guys?
There's Carl Potts. He makes Alien Legion.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty sick, his character and stuff. I like his drawing style. And then the Goon,
yes.
Goon
Yeah.
Oh, shucks, I forget the artist's name.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it. Now I gotta look it up.
Yeah, you gotta look it up. You got to talk to them though, because I know you're an artist too.
Oh,
you
was drawing up this Raphael.
Yeah. Oh so yeah, I saw that.
Bro,
I saw that.
Fast too.
Yeah.
Like 2 minutes.
And that's the skill right there. Is whipping
so
out the art.
Wow, like so nice though. You seen it after the finish?
Yeah.
See, maybe not.
Alika posted it. I think Alika got one of those pictures, and he had posted it on Facebook. It was pretty awesome. I was
like wow. 2 minutes the pencil. And
yeah.
Afterwards, the pen probably took a little longer.
Yeah.
But it was nice, yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of homemade costumes, a lot of them made their own, and it was very impressive. Especially the age groups, man. A lot of young kids. Like 14, that age, they're brilliant, total brilliance. I remember when I was a young kid. Let me tell you my little story. I made my Thor outfit, my own Thor homemade outfit. I was living on the Big Island, and again, shout out to brother Paul guys out there, Big Island. But I used to live in Mountain View, and I made my outfit out of cardboard box. I cut out my wings for my helmet. It was a Thor outfit. I cut out my chest plate. I colored it with watercolor. Made my chest plate. I had my own little hammer and everything, all decked out, ready to go. And anybody who knows Big Island, it rains like a mofo out there. And so when we went to a church Halloween thing, and upon pulling up in the parking lot. Now, the gym from the parking lot was, I'd say, about maybe 50 yards away. Pouring rain, guys. So my mom's like, come on, guys. She had her umbrella out. She's trying to, there's like four of us, four young boys. So we're all trying to huddle under her umbrella, and we're running out from the car to the gym. By the time I got to the gym, the wings on my helmet had melted. My whole helmet pretty much melted, but the wings on my helmet melted. So it's flopping down. It looked like two floppy ears on a sad dog. Now, remember, I had watercolor. I painted my whole outfit with watercolor. It melted. Everything melted. My outfit just totally just went to shit. People thought I was a pound puppy. I was pissed. I ended up just going straight to the bathroom and throwing it all away. I was so depressed. But that's what you get when you make something out of cardboard and watercolor in rainy conditions. But anyway, I just was looking at these outfits and I'm like, wow. They had some that was made out of cardboard, like some Transformer guys and stuff, but it was cool. Like
those are cool when they lie down. It's like a car.
Yeah, you saw that one that I reposted on Facebook, I believe, and there was a bunch of kids, and they're like they're wearing their outfits, and then they go down like Transformers, and one turns into a plane, the other one turns into a truck, a car. Oh,
I think I've seen that.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
But that guy is Eric Powell.
Oh right, Eric Powell.
I hope I'm saying it right.
I hope you're saying it right.
Powell or Powell?
Well, the only Powell I know is Powell and Peralta, and they make skateboards, or used to.
But yeah, he makes the Goon.
Okay.
It's like a zombie kind of thug kind of thing.
Yeah, and his art, and he's the one that did Raphael.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, so fast. I was looking and then, but the blue pencil, that's like the secret. That's how you keep it clean. I was talking to him a little bit. He's like, this one.
Blue pencil, as opposed to black ink.
Blue instead of pencil first. You do this blue one, blue lead. It's like super light. And then you come with the pencil.
You make your dark lines.
Black.
Right.
But he said he's good. Like his level, he can just go blue, black, straight to the black ink.
Yeah. He already knows how to. But you know you're good when you can draw like sketches with pen.
Anything, yeah.
With pen, you don't need pencil. And if you do have a pencil, you really don't have to erase because when you sketch it out and it just like my cousin Chatty, he did our storyboard for our TV, our project that we're trying to work on, and the storyboard that he did while we're talking about the scenes, he's drawing out the characters and it's coming into you know what I mean.
While you're talking
into formation, it's a trip. Yeah, it's a trip. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. I just wanted to bring that up. Hey, when I was a kid, talking about being a kid, I also tried to make my own costume. One of the characters, the main character for The Last Starfighter. And I wanted to try and be that character. But the reason why I'm bringing that up is because, they're making all these reboot on movies and redoing all these different types of movies. And we're going to get into that when we go into entertainment. I just had to bring this up. Last Starfighter Part 2. They never made a Last Starfighter Part 2. And that always irked the shit out of me. And all you people out there who knows what I'm talking about, I know you agree. They left that thing so open. You know what I mean? The main guy, the main bad guy gets away. Okay? Remember that one guy? The last Starfighter is dead. Remember? Oh, you never saw that movie?
But I don't remember though.
You millennial! I love it. Okay, the main bad guy who's the son of the king of Rylos. And so, the Last Starfighter is about a video game, okay?
Yeah,
okay, so you know that, right?
No, I know the movie.
Okay.
I don't remember the ending scene.
Okay, so the guy gets away. The prince, the evil prince, he gets away. The main bad guys, they end up dying. What do we do next? We die. Remember? And they crash into the moon or the gravitational pull of the moon. Oh, okay. They left that movie so open. And I just wish they had a Last Starfighter Part 2. Okay? Anyway, talking about Comic Cons and all that. Hey. Well, they're already rebooting all this Dark Crystal, all these 80s types movies.
What is
and Goonies. Mean? They never made Goonies 2, bro. They wanted to do one now that they're older. Lame. They're old. Who wants to watch old guys? They had to be kid, Like, a Goonies Part 2 would have been epic, I think. I mean, fuck, they made a Gremlins 2. If you guys don't know what movies I'm talking about out there, especially you millennials, go look it up. Check it out. I know you'll love it. Great movies. Anyway, moving on. That's not even the theme of the story. The episode 47, you know what the title is, guys? It's exactly what it is. Robots versus rabbits. This is something I really wanted to talk about because it's very important that we get this out on the table and we discuss this. And hey, hashtag me too, right? Hashtag Quinn too.
No. I'm on the opposite side.
Yeah, you're on the opposite. Lonely people need things too. Okay, what am I getting at? What am I getting at? This is what I'm getting at. Why is it that a woman, okay, she can have a thing called a rabbit? Basically a spaz dildo. Yeah? And not even just a spaz dildo. Spaz dildos just vibrate. No, we're talking auger. We're talking things that not even my arm with the dexterity of my elbow could do. Right? We can't compete. We can't compete. So, of course, naturally, men, and let me take you through the evolution of the men's sexual toy or preference of a toy. They have, in the beginning, blow-up dolls, right? Blow-up dolls. Of course, caveman style. You got your hand. Yeah? Huh? Right? Of course, from the dolls, we're going to evolve. From blow-up dolls, they went into mannequins. From mannequins, now, drum roll, please.
They don't have mannequins.
Robots.
They don't have mannequins. They have mannequins.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like instead of a blow up.
Well, not really mannequins. They have, like, dolls with little pukas and stuff. And then, of course, they went into the molding. So they'd have, like, porn stars mold their vaginas and stuff. And then you just go with some baby oil, olive oil.
I think that is
chop some garlic.
The highest extent.
Right? Okay? No, but then they had flashlights. Eddie Bravo guys was promoting that for a while. Flashlights. Which is like a flashlight thing. Which has a little thing on the end. And you know? But it's not as fun. It's like jerking off. You must just jerk off free with alloy and spit. But... robots, bro. The robots you got now, life size, look real. You can even program them to gag. You can program them to gag, bro.
I want no gag.
I would program mine to fart. You know, you could just do crazy shit. They'll answer you. They'll answer you like, okay, so let me set up the scenario, okay? You're laying in your bed. You're not fooling around. Is it really fooling around? Would it be technically fooling around if you're laying in bed with your wife, okay? You look uncomfortable. Are you uncomfortable, Quinn?
RC it.
Okay?
Unless she gets to RC it.
No. Okay, this is for this type of situation. And I'm just just listen to me, okay? You're in bed, right? Your wife is looking good. Always. As always. You lean in for a kiss. Hey, you want to get some bump and grind? You know what I mean? And she's like, no. And then she ends up doing what I like to call the dead dog position. Now, let me explain to you what the dead dog position is. It's when they lay on their side facing you, but they put their hands and their feet, stiff arm, stiff leg on you, on their side like a dead dog, pushing you as far as their fingers and their toes can push. You see what I'm saying? So you're laying there frustrated. Instead of getting pissed, instead of getting mad, you just say, okay, you reach under your bed. You pull it out, right? Life-size suitcase, right? You unzip it. You unzip it. Zip, 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 right? You pull her out. You pull her out, you know, right? So yeah, they look real. So you can name them anything you want. I'd name mine Gal Gadot. You know who Gal Gadot is, right? No? Do you know who she is?
No, I don't know.
Wonder Woman. She'd be dressed up as Wonder Woman. The outfit with the cape.
The new Wonder Woman.
Oh, dude, she'd have a crown.
Or the old one.
She'd have those bracelets, and every so often I'd clang those bracelets, bro. Clang, 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 clang. Honey, can you turn the other way, please? I can't perform in front of an audience.
No, but I think it would have to be size relevant. So,
Okay. So there is a
big-
slight difference between a rabbit and a robot. Okay, there is.
Oh, total size.
Yeah, but for some of them
would
wahinis
have
out
to-
there,
it
the
would
rabbit
have
is
to
quite
be-
big.
It would have to be at least the size of like a Chucky doll.
Oh, then you're doing
Like
a
little
midget.
midget.
I mean, you're not supposed to even say that. Oh, Quinn. What is that non-derogatory? Little people. All right? Then you're just doing a little person. Which is nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong.
I was just. It's
But I'm just
weird
saying.
because it would be a doll. Like
No.
like one of these-
No. These are life-size robots where you'd actually have to, ask your wife to go sleep downstairs on the couch. Sorry, babe. I just programmed mine to fart. Oh. But like I said, some of those rabbits that they have, some of those little toys, and it's not little, some of them is big for all you loose women out there. Nah. Oh.
Talk about.
Yeah, I seen the size of them rabbits or them, what do you call them, spaz dildos, and they are not regular. No. Unless you're from Africa and like your name is Zumbata. Prince Zumbata. Okay, anyway, moving on. But anyway, you just think of it this way. No diseases, right? The only thing is that the negative part about it is you got to clean out the dish, the petri dish. Just got to wash it out, Nothing too bad, right? Regular maintenance. Before you zip, put her back under the bed. Slide her on. Good night, gal. Slide her under
Take
the
your
bed.
flashlight.
Too small.
Flashlight is pushing boundaries already.
Flashlight is pushing boundaries. Oh, shit. No, you know what's pushing boundaries? Huh? It's virtual porn. So imagine virtual porn with a robot. Oh.
No,
Talking
but
about
then
some
it would be
Blade
funnier
Runner.
if she can control it. She'll get to RC it though.
Oh, that would suck. Your wife would make the robot slap you.
Start beating you off.
Start sticking her thumb in your ass.
Oh, you like this?
Oh, shit. Oh, man. But, virtual porn, you know what's funny? Is when you see the guys watching virtual porn and they're like air pumping with the big virtual glasses on. The one that you got to question, though, is the one the guys doing, like, head motions, like, with their mouth open. It's like, oh, shit, what you watching, bro?
Or they're going to start incorporating smell and stuff, they said.
Oh,
That would be...
That would be sick.
That would be something that...
That would be porn, man.
That would be sick.
I mean, what you got to open a vial, deposit tuna oil here.
Maybe that would turn everybody
And then it
off.
sprays tuna oil. Psst, psst.
Yeah.
While you watching, huh?
Mists.
Just
Sticky substance.
that would suck. I wouldn't be into that. The robot I could get into.
That's
though.
what they were talking about.
The robot I could get into, but not virtual stuff. You're pumping air. There's nothing. I mean, they say it's pretty realistic though, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's what they say. They can't keep up with places like that do virtual stuff because it has more than like they can stimulate all the senses. Like with mist. If you're sitting in like a theater.
Oh, they have that at Universal
lights.
Studios.
Yeah, that kind of
When
stuff.
we were
Or,
there
like,
for
your
Honey, I
seat
Shrunk the
moves.
Kids, they'll be like, "There's rats! Watch out, there's rats!" And then there's like little rats. You could go under your feet, but it's like air things blowing.
Yeah. See, that's why they say the VR is still stuck in only, virtual, only visual senses.
It's not like Ready Player One,
Can't
that
do
movie
stuff. Oh, that would be
where you go into a world like
like a cube, your whole suit.
where you feel all the
vibrates or
senses and
something.
stuff, right?
Yeah.
They had that for controllers when like N64 came out, Nintendo and stuff. They had the controller with that would vibrate and
I'm
stuff.
sure they have it somewhere.
It made Zelda way better.
Oh,
You know?
they have that.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. It made the game better because it would vibrate. Like if you got hit by a bullet or something, it would vibrate, and you'd be like, "Oh, damn, I got hit."
That's
But
so long now.
yeah. Fun stuff, huh? Fun stuff. I can't wait till the robots come out though. Lightweight, you know. What would you name yours? What would you name yours?
If I had $10,000, I would invest it all in virtual porn browser right now.
Really?
That stock is probably so good to invest in.
No, you think so? More than a robot,
Like, oh, well,
a physical robot.
that's what they say. Like, the porn industry supports like everything, like movies, the internet, like people who invest in.
Yeah, because
like,
all
are
it does
smart
is
in
makes them.
investing in stock.
Yeah, right.
Usually they have like a couple solid things like invested in porn.
Wow.
Like as a side one, and then they mess around with whatever else.
Yeah.
You know, like medicine or. My friend was investing in these robots that get injected into your bloodstream.
Nanobots,
the
like
nanobot kind of stuff.
really? You think that's real shit?
Well, he said he was investing in a.
And what they go in there and
a
what, eat up
supposed-
cancer cells
yeah,
or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't trust that shit, man. I don't trust that type
I
of
know.
stuff.
Who knows if they're just taking that money?
Well, you know, like they
Weird
were
shit.
saying that they can pretty soon they're gonna have be able to cure eyesight, like cataract and all that.
Have
And
one robot that just go up inside there.
No,
clean
they
up all your
inject you. They
inside,
they
your
drop
retinas,
a virus in your eye that eats up the bacteria or whatever that causes.
corrodes, all that shit.
Yeah, and then what it does is it replenishes your eye so that it makes new cells, but you also have to take antibiotics for like 2 weeks to kill off that virus. Isn't that crazy? But they said it's starting to by next year it's going to be something that will be available hopefully to the people and dude, Stevie Wonder will be able to see. Isn't that nuts? Blind people will be able to see again.
They have all those YouTube videos of him being able to see already. He probably could.
No.
All the time he had that medicine.
Shut up.
He still just plays the role, yeah.
Whatever. You think he can see? Shut up. He has enough money that he could have done that already.
That would be so funny.
But why would you? You know what I mean? What if, do you think that would like ruin his musical?
He still had to play off that persona, yeah.
I mean, he could just close his eyes. You know, but would it still be as sensitive, his musical, you know what I mean? Being able to be creative in that mindset with that change?
I don't know. I think maybe like once you've tapped that,
You can go back.
yeah, I would say. Like, you know what I mean? If you lost a sense and then, you know, excelled in all your other senses and then gained that lost sense back, you wouldn't lose everything else. I think you'd already have tapped into
Right.
how to feel in all those other senses. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's a trippy one though.
That is.
Like, would you lose all that knowledge? Like, you wouldn't be able to
To feel
think
it.
about music or feel.
Yeah,
music
the same. Because if you just gotta close your eyes, and you open your eyes, you can see. Oh fuck, you know what I mean? He's gonna be like, oh shit, this is what this looks like. I knew the color green was that color. You know what I mean? Because he doesn't know. He has to go by other senses. You know. But anyway. Hey, moving on. Speaking of entertainment, since we're talking about Last Starfighter and all that, the new Harry Potter. They're remaking a new Harry Potter, dude, and they want to use the same cast. How's
Wait,
that?
what?
Yes. Yeah, you never know that, huh? Surprise, surprise, motherfucker.
The first one?
No,
Or
a
the
continuation.
Oh, okay.
Continuation.
Oh.
Harry Potter, the continuation. I know. And they want
That's
to.
fake news.
You think so? Look it up. Challenge me. My sources don't lie. I'm quoting that from my movie. Anyway. Okay. And also, the new Kung Fu Hustle Part 2. How's that? That guy, Stephen Chen, right? Or Chow. he said that it's already got the okay. And also, did you guys see the new Star Wars trailer? Rise of Skywalker. That, I don't know how they're going to make that the last Star Wars of the series, because they got so much questions they need to answer. So much. And then I don't think they can just end it that way. How can they? I'm so full of questions myself. I'm anxiety over it. I can't wait to see that damn movie. Who is her parents, you know? Is Luke dead? And how are they going to do Princess Leia now that she's really dead, but they have those computer graphics of her, you know? Oh. And the alliance, the Rebel Alliance, is in like dire straits right now. So how is this going to happen? Quinn, answer me. You don't know, huh?
I'm all into the science kind of.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. But you know, with the new Disney Channel opening up November 23rd, I think it is, the Disney Plus streaming, they're going to have new Star Wars episodes, Mandalorian, different, you know, Marvel movies. They got the Marvel movies. They got National Geographic. They just took from everybody.
So smart. Like, if you're a fan of that type of genre,
Yep.
you have to buy that stream.
You have to, because in order to watch those movies now.
Or you gotta bootleg it, which I'm sure
Oh yeah.
some people are, but majority is not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, dude? Oh,
No.
they're so smart.
They are.
But like, that's like monopolization at its
But
finest.
but that is their product.
That's where
That is their product.
Well, see, not monopoly. See, everybody can make a movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's their product. So like Universal Studios.
Anything
You know?
can,
Think about it. Universal Studios could
Netflix,
easily
they're milking like
The
Solo. They still have all their Disney stuff up.
Yeah.
They're gonna milk it
Until the end.
Till Disney rips it off.
Which is next year. Yeah. Or November 23rd, actually, when Disney starts doing their own Disney Plus, I think it's.
They're gonna take over, man.
Oh,
well,
fuck.
at least a big majority.
For those movies.
Or everybody's gonna have to have multiple streams.
Or, you know, like Netflix, they got to come up with originals. And Netflix is doing it. Amazon Prime, they're doing it. They got some originals on there.
It's hard though, because then like even it's hard to like start off from a new like that.
Well, what saved HBO so far? I mean, they got TV shows like Ballers and all that, but to me, it's like Game of Thrones.
Of course,
You know, that put
brought them
HBO back to the top. And then like for Netflix, Stranger Things, you know, and also for Netflix, and because I love him, you know, Bill Burr.
Yeah, they do all the.
You know, his
comedians too.
Yeah, his TV show, his cartoon, F is for Family. He's going on his 4th season, and you know, a lot of comedians, Dave Chappelle, you know, all those guys, they all going through Netflix because, you know, that's a good way to go too. So
It's hard, but it's just that Disney has like
the main
that kid.
Oh, dude, they have
section
Pixar, Marvel,
on lock.
National Geographic, Star Wars, Lucasfilms. Dude, yeah.
But just thinking about like from like 2-year-olds.
Yeah,
like
to 22.
To 20-year-olds.
Mm-hmm.
That they have that so solidified with like just cartoons from like Lion King.
Yeah.
You know, and all of those type of movies.
Well, and then of course they do the remakes, which they said that's just making them just back on the top again.
Netflix just needs
Lion King, that last Lion King was awesome. I saw it, I must admit. I mean, I love the cartoon, but they're smart. They make it just like the cartoon. So even the older generations, like us guys, we know the songs, we know the playouts, we know how it looks and all that. So then when they do it, but in real life, not only they're getting a new generation, but they're rehooking the old generation. Yeah. It's brilliant. It is. And then of course for the Disney Channel, and we're promoting these suckers so much right now, but this is what's happening. And for the Disney Channel, they're making movies that you only can watch on the Disney Channel. They're not going to even release in theater, like Lady and the Tramp and The Fox and the Hound. Yeah. So if you want to watch those, you got to go get the Disney Channel.
They're just on board because like nobody goes to the theater really anymore.
That's what's happening. It started.
Theaters are gonna be like Blockbuster.
Obsolete. Yeah, it is. It's obsolete because people got big screens at home. You can just watch it at home. You know.
Lie down.
Yeah, lie down.
You got freaking bites.
Although, like I said, some of the theaters, like the one at, what do you got, Wallace Theater, man. Those chairs.
They have to.
It's
make
like a
it
lazy
that.
boy, man. I love it.
That's the only reason.
With the air
you go
conditioning.
there.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, moving on. Speaking of the Comic-Con, here's one that I'm so really finally they're getting this together. They're going to get Tom Holland, I believe that's a new Spider-Man guy, finally to be the Venom. They're going to merge. Because Sony finally, I guess they had rights and all that, and they all negotiated, and now finally Spider-Man is merging with Venom, and that's from how I remember it. From the Secret Wars time. You know? So, anyway. And also, the Punisher is to join MCU. And it's the same guy who did the Punisher TV series. Shucks, what was his name? Try and look him up, Quinn, real quick. Punisher. Anyway, I like the TV series. That Punisher TV series was pretty violent, man. But so I guess when they release the Punisher movie coming up, it's going to be rated R. And rightfully so, too.
It's the guy that looks like Brandon Schwab.
Oh, yeah? You think so? What's his name?
John Bernthal?
John Berthal?
I think, shit, I gotta look now.
Sounds right. I know he's the one from Fury, right? Fury, the one that was on the tank, World War II.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a good psycho guy, you know, like down in the dumps, freaking beat
John
up.
Bernthal. I'm butchering it.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, John Bernthal. Yeah, John Bernthal. Oh, I like his chops. That looks like a good cast, man. Well, there you go. Punisher to join the MCU. And also, it's going to be in rated R. So, moving on. Fights. So, UFC. Tonight, the BMF. Baddest motherfucker belt. And they also made, Dana White went out and made this belt. It's beautiful, everyone. With, I think, black diamonds, which is encased around the edges of the belt. And then in the middle, in big white, silver, chrome, gold, it says BMF. And on the bottom, it's baddest motherfucker. And drum roll, spoiler alert, who won? Jorge Masvidal. TKO. And I think he was TKO in the third round. Crazy though. Yeah, crazy fight. Yeah. You know, in the beginning, they both rushed out like they're going to go engage crazy. And then they stopped and laughed at each other. And then they just started going at it. And, you know, what surprised me is Nate used more kicks, front thrust kicks and stuff in this one, which was smart. Because Masvidal is an all-around fighter too. He can kick and punch. So, man, what a fight. Who else won on that card? Quinn. And we're going to do a bunch of spoiler alerts. If you guys didn't see it tonight, we apologize, but you should have watched the fights. Masvidal, TKO, third round. Darren Till wins by decision. Let me see. Stephen Thompson, he beats Vicente. Decision. Heavyweight, Derek Lewis. Decision. Lightweight, Kevin Lee. He KOs. Gregor Gillespie. Round one. 2 minutes in round one. And, you know, guys, on the weigh-in, on the face-off, Kevin Lee looked freaking just big compared to Gillespie. And Gillespie was looking down at the ground, and Kevin Lee was like getting down in his face, trying to stare at him, kind of like Joanna Jurgenkis style, you know? But anyway, good fights. We're watching Nate and Jorge freaking just throw down right now. And, well, it looks like maybe Connor might be fighting Jorge next now, huh? We'll see, though. Connor's in some trouble with that guy punching that old man at the pub. Stupid choice, because now he's getting fucking sued. But there's other guys out there that want to be the BMF now. But for now, Jorge's holding that title, and good job, Jorge. Good job. We applaud you. And look, Quinn's just staring at that guy. So, also coming up, Bellator in Hawaii, December. And, you know, like I said, my fighter, Analu, the Miracle Matos, he's getting ready for that. There's a lot of Hawaii fighters that's going to be on that card. Zach Zane is going to fight Kainoa, what is his name? Kainoa Dung, right? Kainoa? Or Nainoa? I'm sorry, guys. I'm bad with names. But that's going to be a good fight because they're both good fighters on that Bellator card. It's coming up, guys. And I'll keep you guys posted, right? Anyway, yeah, Quincy's looking at it right now.
Competition.
Bellator.
Oh.
Coming up. Yeah, I just want to make sure I get his name right. He's a good fighter. I'm sorry, I'm a banana tree when it comes to remembering names, guys. If I see your face, I'm like, hey, how's it? You that guy, yeah? But don't try and ask me about names because I'm like clueless. So upcoming Bellator, Hawaii, December card. What's that? December, 21st? Huh?
Yep.
Hey, Lima Lay McFarlane fights Kate Jackson. Check out that on the card. Wow. There we go, Kate Jackson. Wow, that looks like it's going to be a good fight.
Didn't even show him.
Well, he's on that card. He's on the one right there, yeah. Is it the undercard? Sorry, guys. Anyway, we're going on 42 minutes with this, man. Hey, it was nice talking to you guys. And you know, if you're out there lonely and you need a robot or you need a rabbit, don't feel ashamed. Just do whatever tickles your fancy. You know what I'm saying? Until next time, hey, this is Ed and Quinn coming to you loud from Maui. And you can see us or listen to us actually on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Check us out. Until next time, shoots. La